on there? We never check anything.
It's fine.
Okay.
Welcome to episode 68 of the Tay and Tristan Hour.
Welcome, everybody.
We are here. You were just talking about how you have so many aches and pains. At what age did that start to occur for you? I was just curious.
I don't know. That's hard to say because, like, I've always had back pain. And then I think it got worse after I had you.
Oh, so it's my fault.
I didn't say it was your fault. I said
it's my fault that she has back pain.
So over 20 years ago is when it started. So I went in my 20s.
Yeah.
After having a baby. I was in I was around some stupid people in a truck. And then my back got kind of injured there,
What?
Ran a truck into a ditch a long time
Oh,
ago.
what?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Are you serious?
Oh God, it was years ago.
Were you driving?
No.
You were in the passenger seat?
No, we were in a truck.
You were in the bed?
Yeah, no, not in the bed. They had trucks, old trucks, where it's like the full bed, like a full seat. Old school
a bench.
Truck. Yeah, a bench truck. So.
But was it a two-door or was it?
Yeah, it was a two-door. Yeah, it was a two-door truck.
It was just a single cab.
Old school. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I was sitting on whatever guy I was dating at the time, their lap, because we were all
Oh
piled into this truck. And so yeah, and then it got ran into this. I don't even ask. It's a long story.
Oh, but that sounds like a great story.
And I'm not telling it. And then long story short, I got tossed off. The guy just tossed me off his lap, and my back hit the steering wheel, and I've had problems ever since. I was a teenager.
Wait, so at the moment of impact, he tossed you?
No, after it was in the ditch, nobody wanted to get caught, so everybody ran.
Oh,
I got
God.
thrown off. I remember that. It's so crazy.
Did they leave you there?
No, we all ran.
Oh,
the truck wasn't stolen or anything. It was but I'm just saying, nobody wanted.
Was it one of their trucks or
yeah. It was oh my gosh. So then that's my lower back hit because I was thrown off sideways and it hit the steering wheel. So
Wow.
that started, and then after I got pregnant with you and had an epidural and your body goes through that stuff, then I ended up that made my back pain worse.
Yeah.
And then, but as far as aches and pains and just getting up and your body is stiff, it happened 35, 40.
Yeah.
Definitely started having hip pain 35.
Yeah.
And that could have came from the fact that I sit down for work all the time. Yeah. So I try to get up and move. But yeah, I have a headache this morning and I woke up with a headache. Now as I get older, I wake up with headaches all the time. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I have neck pain. Last week, I didn't do my swim lesson because my back was killing me. I was actually sitting in Mom's freaking walker. And I looked just like her. I felt like I looked like her sitting there. I was like, oh my gosh, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm only 48, so it's not like I'm old and decrepit, but yeah, I feel my body breaking down a little bit.
Yeah, a couple
Crazy.
weeks ago, I was having some troubling back pain.
Mm-hmm.
I have a physical job. I'm lifting stuff all day.
Yeah.
And I was delivering to this older lady at this, it's kind of like a nursing home.
Yeah.
I deliver to her all the time. And she always gets these 24 packs of Pepsi.
Yeah.
And I remember I brought it inside, and as soon as I set it down and came back up, and my back right above.
Did it pop?
No, it didn't pop, but it was just all of a sudden, my back right above my right butt cheek.
Oh my gosh.
Just started hurting.
Oh my gosh.
It was a kind of a dull ache.
Yeah.
And then it radiated down to my butt cheek.
Oh, that could be a sciatic nerve.
And I was like,
yeah.
And it lasted for a few days.
Yeah. That could be.
It was crazy.
Your sciatic.
Every time when I was in the van, every time I stood up to get out of the seat and go to the back of the van, it was killing me.
Yeah. That's probably your sciatic nerve too. You're gonna end up. We all have. This family is you have. Remember a long time ago you said, "I hope I never inherit any of this family's medical issues."
Yeah.
You're like, "I hope it's on my dad's side."
Yeah.
I don't know, baby. I don't know. You're already talking about back pain and stuff.
No, but I think
Yeah.
that's kind of. I mean, that's
Your eye looking at you started wearing glasses when you were a child. Come on, honey. You're just gonna have heart genetic. It's just in you, honey. You're
Oh
gonna
my God, I gotta reverse it somehow.
the way you eat, you're gonna have high blood pressure, diabetes, and everything, high cholesterol. Yeah.
Yeah,
But you're like me though. Like we're trying to reverse it though.
Yeah,
Like we're trying to eat healthy and yeah. It's so weird though. Like remember I was telling you I was losing weight. I've started gaining my weight back, and like I weighed myself. I was like, how did I gain back 3 or 4 pounds? And it's you and mom's fault.
What?
Yeah, you guys have to stop bringing in this freaking sweet stuff and peppermint ice cream and things like this. You can't have it in my. You guys are gonna have to have separate. You're gonna have to buy a refrigerator and put it out there in the garage.
Oh my!
I cannot have any of that stuff around because I'm tempted.
Hey, well, you gotta have the willpower to say no. Yeah, see, so around this time of year, Publix starts
ridiculous.
selling peppermint ice cream, right? And I noticed it because I was at Walmart and I saw they had the Bluebell peppermint bark ice cream, which is okay, but it's like it's not as good. I was like, oh wait a minute, that means Publix might have the actual peppermint ice cream. So I went to Publix and I bought three.
He didn't just drive. No, you did. He didn't just drive to Publix. He drove to several. If the one that's closest to us did not have it.
Yeah, they didn't have it.
So then he's like, I'm going to drive all the way across off of Blanding and Argyle Forest and go find it. It's crazy. It's like, wait a minute. Then he's like, he bought 3. It's like, okay, this is not.
Listen, I love it only comes around for a few months out of the year.
I can't eat anything. I can't. I'm like, nope. I got to completely go. So whenever I leave today and after my swim lesson, I have got to find like a couple of recipes that I have that I've been using, and I'm going to go buy the ingredients, and that's what I'm eating over the next week or so. I cannot. I have no more. But and I noticed it because I'm eating like the toasted ravioli, which are so good, but I can't eat out of a box.
Which that's my fault too.
I can't. He's like, hey, Mom, guess what they have? And it's
no,
like,
but
oh
you
my
know
gosh.
what? I didn't buy her any the first time, and then she kept asking, why didn't you bring me some toasted ravioli?
Well, you shouldn't even told me.
And then the other day, she had me bring her some potato skins.
I know. And I was like, don't forget the ranch. It's like, oh my God, that's why I'm gaining my weight. And I got on the scale. I was like, wait a minute, what's going on?
Yeah.
Duh, Shantae, you're eating out of a box.
Yeah, it's so
crazy how fast you can put it back on. And
yeah.
I'm like, nope.
Yeah, it's so easy to fall back into your old habits
I know.
of eating. It happens so quick too.
It was as soon as I stopped the DDPY yoga program.
Yeah.
I was so on track with that. And then when I didn't want to spend any more money for it, I was like, man, it's just and I'm still doing like Pilates. I do Pilates, but this is like, I can't. I got to just get back on my diet. I stopped doing my, eating my overnight oats. So I got to make some of that tonight when I come back and just start eating that every day and just, I got to get back on my routine.
Yeah.
I was like, nope, that scale went up. I was like, oh, nope. I got to drop these 3 or 4 pounds that I've gained.
Yeah.
And I got to walk again, too. I haven't been walking because I've been so busy at work. It's hard to get a mile in. I have to try to get a quick mile and around in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
It's hard to do that. I can do it in about 19.
Yeah.
But it's crazy. And then I'm like, man, I'm hungry. But if I'm up in the morning and I do my overnight oats and then, if I eat that in the morning, it kind of sustains me because it fills me up.
Right.
Yeah. And then I had fried chicken and mac and cheese last night. It's so nuts. And biscuits. I was like, this is not the good thing to eat at 8 o'clock at night. But I work until 7.
Yeah.
So I got to start like doing crock pot meals and that are healthy and
meal prep
and instant pot stuff and
or you can meal prep.
I could meal prep, yeah. That way I'm not cooking so late.
Yeah.
And then I could just eat. I'll still be eating, but I want to try to start eating before 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
So even if my last appointment's at 7 o'clock or 7:30, I could still eat something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to eat any later than 8:30. I really don't want to eat any later than 8 though.
Yeah.
and it's hard. So disappointed in myself.
You should do the carnivore diet.
I know. I love potatoes too much in pasta.
Yeah,
But I
pretty
use the
good. Pretty
zucchini
good.
pasta. I use zucchini noodles. Um, and my teriyaki recipe is like my favorite. I can eat that whole thing
Yeah.
that I make.
Yeah,
That's
it's
probably,
good.
it is good, ain't it?
Yeah.
Tristan just picks out the chicken, and I'm like, stop doing
No, I
that.
just take a few. I just take a couple pieces. I just
I'm
want to
like,
try
eat
it.
the whole thing. And he is like, no, I just want this. And then I found a recipe for like it's like steak, like Caesar wraps,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like low calorie and
Yeah.
it's healthier for you. So
Yeah.
I just got to get back to it. And I have all the recipes I need.
Yeah.
I just got to buy the ingredients for them, which I have most of them, but yeah.
It's the holiday season. This is usually
Yeah.
this is the time of year where everyone puts on the pounds.
Halloween till through the new year.
Yeah.
It's like nuts, but
And then New Year, you say you're gonna lose weight.
I've been trying to lose weight all freaking year. It's crazy. I have lost quite a bit though. I was
Yeah.
like 193, and I've lost quite a bit from. I'm down quite a bit from that, so that's good.
Yeah.
So but I noticed it. I was like, why did I gain this? Oh, that's right, peppermint ice cream
Mm-hmm.
and freaking fried chicken at 8 o'clock at night, and
Yeah.
and donuts. And then mom had donuts. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't. I just can't. I was like, I've got to have And when you're tired from working, and it's we just eat what's in there, I guess.
Yeah.
So,
It's hard. It's hard.
you guys don't help.
What do you mean?
Here, try this. Mom, I'm gonna try this.
I really want to start going to the gym again.
No, you don't.
To
No, you ain't gonna do it. You know what you'll do?
what?
Like you'll get your Planet Fitness, membership, and then you'll be like, because I did this with you. We did this a couple of times, and then like he'd be like, "Mom, we're gonna get up and we're gonna go to the gym Saturday morning." There was a couple of more than once. I would ask you. I'd be like, Tristan, come on, let's get up and go. You're like, I'm tired. I don't want to go, and I don't want to go later. I want to go in the morning. So I tried to get you to go in the morning. I'm tired. I was up too late. I could never get this kid to go when I wanted you to go,
Yeah.
ever.
Well, no, you just didn't catch me when I was like really going to the gym all the time.
Tristan, that's not an excuse.
No, it's not. I'm just saying.
No, that he's trying to you're trying
No,
to
it's
use
not.
that
It's not an
from
excuse.
years ago when
It's
you
not
did
an
that.
excuse.
No, but you just I even tried to get you to go walk with me. You don't want to do that either.
Well, I mean, I get a good amount of exercise at work anyway.
Well, that's work though.
Yeah.
But you're talking about going to the gym.
Yeah. Well, no, yeah, I do. I really should. But I don't know if I should go back to Planet Fitness. I don't know if I have the best relationship with Planet Fitness.
No, we keep getting memberships and be like, I don't want to come.
Well,
here
no, it's
anymore."
also so I had a Planet Fitness membership for a long time, for like a few years. Um and after a while I stopped going, like once I kind of stopped working out.
Yeah.
And listen, I was bad with money at this point.
Oh my gosh.
So I stopped paying the monthly subscription.
Oh my lord.
So I think I just like changed the payment or whatever and got a new card or something. I don't know. I don't remember what I
So
did.
they couldn't take the money off of.
Yeah, but it was still stacking up.
Oh my
right?
god. You probably have like a bill due.
No. So I remember I decided like, okay, I need to just pay this and then just cancel the membership, or
Right.
and it was like $225 or something that I had to
Oh my
pay.
gosh, Tristan, that's crazy.
And yeah. So, but yeah, I paid that, but then for whatever reason in most states you can't cancel the subscription online. Like you have
No,
to
you have
actually
to go in person.
you have to
yeah.
actually go up, but I found a workaround. What you can do is you can switch your home gym to a gym in California, Because in California, they have like a law that says every subscription service you must be able to cancel it online.
Oh, okay.
So I just so I
Oh my
so I
God.
just switched my home gym from here to one in California,
Oh my gosh.
and then I was able to cancel it, and then it was done.
Great. So for everybody who's trying to get out of their Planet Fitness
Yeah, there you go. That's how you
subscription,
do it.
you do it the illegal way. There you go.
Well, I don't know if it's illegal, but
I don't live in California, but here's my home gym. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, you could be visiting California and change it to that. You know, it's possible.
He just ratted himself out.
But yeah, I don't think that's illegal. I mean,
I don't think so.
You should
but-
be able to cancel subscriptions online no matter what it is.
Oh, I agree.
Like, it's
Most
crazy.
of the time you can though.
But it's insane that I don't know why. I think Planet Fitness does it because they want to
they want to talk you into
convince you.
staying.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But that's not true though too, because every time I think that's just a policy for them because in certain states, because every time I've gone in to and I did it a couple of times, is that I just told them I don't need this membership right now. I don't come here enough, and which I didn't, and I'm just gonna cancel my membership. And I was
Yeah.
never like they never tried to get me to stay. You know, if
Well,
you
they
go-
just didn't care.
yeah, like people don't care because there's a lot of other people that are gonna have those memberships anyway, and that have
Yeah.
been there for a long time. And then it was just I was like, you know what? I can save money and I can work out at home and I can walk and I can ride my bike. There's other ways that I can exercise. I don't have to be at the gym.
Yeah.
I don't, unless you really want to. Now, I was looking into joining a Pilates class.
Oh, really?
I was. And then I was like, wow, that's a lot of money.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, man, you think Planet Fitness is expensive?
Oh yeah, it's expensive.
A Pilates class is crazy expensive.
Yeah.
What they charge. I was like, what?
Yeah, all those are Pilates, yoga, hot yoga.
I don't want to do no hot yoga. I don't need to pass out. I get heat, so I can't do hot
Yeah,
yoga.
those hot yoga classes are crazy because they keep it at like 100-something degrees
Yeah, that's nuts.
in the room, and they don't let you leave. They at some places they don't let you leave the room even to go to the
That's
bathroom.
keeping you hostage. Do
Yeah.
you sign away? Do you sign paperwork?
Probably.
Oh,
I'm just
that's
saying, I've
crazy.
heard some people talk about it, like on other podcasts, and they're saying like they don't let you leave
That's nuts.
until the class is over.
Drika, I think Drika passed gas on me.
Ew.
I know.
Oh my god.
Ew, Drika, you stink. Oof.
Oh my god.
That's ridiculous. I gotta go out later. Gosh, that's nuts. And she's just laying there like, huh, whatever. Look how she's laying. Drika, are you alive? Okay, there you
She's sleepy.
Don't pass gas on mommy.
She's just sleepy.
I know. She's comfortable. But yeah, so I wanted to do, but there's one here in Jacksonville that was a Pilates. I was like, ooh, that would be nice. But
Yeah.
I was like, man, how would I really go that often?
Yeah, that's the thing. If you're gonna pay that much, like you gotta go to every
Like you
class.
really have to be committed to doing
Yeah.
it, And then I would only be able to go once a week
Yeah.
because I'm off on Mondays. Like I don't think I would go on the weekends because I do swimming on Saturdays and then Pilates on Mondays. I don't know if my body could take that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it would be good though. It would be good actually because of my age. It would be good for me because I need the flexibility
Yeah.
and
But you can just
trying to get my body toned up and losing weight. So yeah, I mean, I think it would be good.
you could just take a YouTube course for free. Like everything, all that stuff you could have available.
I have a
at home,
I have a Pilates app that I do,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, there's an app for everything.
yeah. So it's just like it's just like I can do it for free,
Yeah.
even though they be trying to charge for premium. Well, you can get this. I don't need that. I just need the free Pilates instructions. That's all I need.
Yeah.
And then I found a DVD that I have too.
A
That's
Pilates.
yeah,
DVD.
and I forgot I had. I bought it years ago.
I think I've seen that. I think I know.
I
what
know.
you're
I
talking
think it's a
about.
Pilates or a yoga one.
Yeah, it's something. Yeah.
And I was like, how long have I had this?
Like 15,
I
20
know.
years.
I've had it for a long time. I was like, I think I only did it once. I was
Yeah.
like, screw this. This hurts.
Oh my god! I remember one time when I was a little kid. I might have talked about this before, but I found we had a Tybo
Oh my
VHS
gosh.
tape,
Yes.
and I remember this
Yeah.
day I'd found it. You had made like some fried pork chops and like some other stuff. I don't remember, but I remember I got my plate of pork chops and whatever else, and I grabbed the Tybo tape, and I went to your room because that's where the VCR was, and I put it
Yeah.
in, and I put the plate on the bed, and I was doing Tybo while I was eating fried pork
Oh my
chops.
gosh, that is so funny.
Yeah.
Here, let me work out while I'm eating some fried pork. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. Oh my gosh.
But I was like 10 years old. But
I saw like a clip of like the typo, and that's crazy. Like, it's like, who would, I get it, but man, crazy.
that was a thing. Like that's not a thing anymore. Like
Typo.
no, or just like the gym like workout TV personalities.
No, they don't do that anymore.
You know, obviously there's like a bunch of um like athletic influencers
Yeah,
online and
yeah.
stuff.
Hmm.
But the time of like TV, like gym, like athletic people, like they
Yeah.
were huge stars too back then.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
Man, my headphones stopped working.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. Need new equipment. Here we go. It's got a short in it. It's got a short in it or something.
Just,
That's all. It's all good. It's all good.
just wiggle it.
I did.
Is it
It
plugged
doesn't
in?
work.
Is it plugged in?
Oh yeah, there it goes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's plugged in. It's just got a short in it. It's old.
Oh. Well, we'll need to get some new
Need
stuff.
some new stuff, people.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna buy it this time. But anyway, now I can hear it myself. But yeah, I mean, I remember watching like Richard Simmons, and I remember watching like Sweating to the Oldies. That was back in
What?
'85.
Sweating to the oldies.
Sweating to the Oldies. So he would have like, I mean, and these women were like really big and like obese. Not all of the women, but and some men. But it was just like you just and he would just have them dancing the old school music, 40s, 50s, 50s, 60s music.
Yeah.
And it was fun. He made exercising fun. Go back and watch some old Richard Simmons, Sweating to the Oldies.
Yeah.
Okay. And it was fun. Yeah. And then they had Jazzercise. I remember doing a Jazzercise VHS tape that your Aunt Tracy had. And I did it all the time. And I remember I was like, I'm working out. I don't even probably weigh 100 pounds. I'm like, why? It just was fun. It was something fun to do.
Yeah.
Jazzercise ain't no joke either.
Yeah, I bet not.
Yeah. But it was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun to do. Yeah. I was looking for some Jazzercise videos to do.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Oh, I'm dead serious. I don't care. I do not care. I used to care like what y'all thought and how I looked. I don't care no more. I think because it's about me, trying to get my body in shape, and it don't bounce back like it used to.
Yeah.
It don't bounce back like it used to,
Well, you gotta get some young blood injected into you.
Gotta get some tiger's blood.
Like yeah. Yeah, tiger's blood. Tiger's
Charlie
blood.
Sheen, a shout out.
Okay, for anyone who hasn't seen that documentary on Netflix,
It's driving me crazy.
is it not
No,
working?
it don't work. I need some headphones.
Oh well.
Okay, whatever. That's fine.
But for anyone who hasn't seen that documentary series on Netflix, you have to watch it. The Charlie Sheen documentary. It's so
It's crazy.
yeah.
It's not. It's actually it's something like I'm not surprised about him.
Yeah.
Like I'm not surprised, but I mean it's just
Well, most of the people already knew about a lot of this stuff.
yeah. I mean but I think it's just his real struggle. You just kind of dude is just, he's a definition of somebody who like he's the poster child for addiction.
Yeah.
In every sense of the word, not just substance abuse, but addiction to fame, to money, to the lifestyle, just everything. Like
yeah.
it's crazy. And then that's the thing with fame. It's just like people don't. I don't think he knew like who his real friends were, even growing. Like he just, yeah, can't help the family you're born into. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like he was just born into a famous family, but um, yeah, he just, yeah, I kind of felt sorry for him in a way when I watched it, but he was crazy.
Yeah.
He did some crazy stuff, and then
Yeah.
the Ice Cube thing gets me every time. If you haven't seen it, watch that part.
Oh my God.
To keep him
So,
awake, if you're so high, you can't stay awake. You have to put an ice cube up your butt.
yeah. I mean,
It's just like it's not funny, but it's funny.
it's hilarious.
I know, but that's like it's
it's,
sad
it's smart.
because
It's smart thinking.
it's sad because that's how deep he just was in his addiction. It's just like you can't kick it. Like he could not kick it. Just didn't matter. But a lot of people still like him. Like he'll always. It's just,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's likable. He's a fun guy, obviously.
It's obviously, but he's just man. Like
I mean, imagine how many other Hollywood stars are just like that.
oh, but you don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're not out there with it like he was, and they're not maybe as famous as he was, but they're certain levels of fame.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, Charlie Sheen, he went on Rogan's podcast after
Yeah.
the documentary came
Yeah,
out,
he did.
and he said uh something about Jack Nicholson, that he had a doctor that would bring him cocaine to
Oh my
like
gosh,
wherever he was. He had a doctor with him that would give him cocaine.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
crazy.
they used to prescribe cocaine.
Well, of course, yeah, it
It
was
used to
for
be
medicinal use, yeah.
yeah.
Till they realized people got addicted to it,
And yeah.
and it just wasn't any.
I think they actually still can prescribe it, and so it's just in like a different form. Obviously, they have like lidocaine
Yes,
and
yeah.
other stuff, but I
Use that
think they
numb, yeah.
actually can still prescribe cocaine.
Yeah, that's the whole
Crazy.
point. Like that's why I always tell because I'm in recovery, and cocaine was my drug of choice, and so I'm always really careful. Like it's in my medical records. Like I'm in recovery and that I had cocaine dependence.
Yeah,
Um, because I think cocaine and alcohol I think is in there. I think mainly cocaine dependence is in there. But that's why if I wanted that in my medical records because I don't want them giving me anything where I could become addicted. Like
yeah,
anything could be triggering where people can relapse. I've been sober for a long time, but it's a lot of people are like, "Well, I don't want my doctor to know
mhm,
that I used to do that." Well, that's a part of recovery. It's like that personal accountability.
mhm,
Yeah. Cuz I don't give me something that has even a little ingredient
yeah,
or trace of cocaine in that cuz an addict knows.
yeah,
You know. Especially if you've done it. So yeah. Just a little tidbit. You should always tell your doctor if you have a history of addiction.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So even though I did that and they still prescribed me Percocet. So like, well, you didn't have a painkiller addiction. You didn't have
Well,
an opiate addiction, so let's give you this. And I took it a couple of times and I was like, oh no, no.
yeah, a lot of people. Sorry, it went down the wrong way. A lot of people get addicted because of a doctor's visit.
Oh well, yeah. And then they pull people off of medication.
Yeah.
And then they're like, well, just go through the withdrawals, but here I'll give you some comfort meds. But it's not. But opiate withdrawals are
Well,
freaking
they do a better
ridiculous.
job of regulating it now, obviously, but
Yeah, but in
I
the
mean the
beginning
whole
they didn't.
crux
Though.
of the opioid epidemic was people being prescribed opiates. But it wasn't just that. It was because obviously back in the day when it wasn't as regulated, they had the pain management clinics,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
people would come from all over the country. They called it the OxyContin Express because they would come mostly to Florida is where most of these places were,
yeah.
and they would just go from clinic to clinic getting prescriptions for like 300 pills at a time, and they
Very
would take
true.
it back to take it back home.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, and it's maybe they would sell some so they could have money to buy more later, and it was crazy.
Yeah, it's just yeah. I just wouldn't. Yeah, I. It's just I meet a lot of people that are dealing with opiate addiction, and yeah, it's and the withdrawals, and they say why they, you know, people go on Suboxone, and yeah, it's and then people are like, well, I don't want to be on Suboxone forever, um, which they don't have to be, but they can be on it for as long as they need to kind of deal with the withdrawal symptoms of it,
Yeah.
because it's bad. But it's yeah. So I'm always like, don't give me anything, and I don't like to take pills anyway.
Yeah.
I don't like to take anything stronger than an ibuprofen if I can help it.
Right.
Just saying.
Well, speaking of pills, Diddy. Um,
That's a great segue. All right, I can't wear these anymore.
oh, what, are they still not
died.
working?
They died on me.
Oh. Oh
They
well.
my headphones completely died on me.
Oh, well, we'll get some new ones.
Yeah, Tristan's gonna have to buy some more. So.
So Sean Diddy Combs sentenced to more than 4 years in prison.
Yeah,
Um, what was your reaction to this?
I wasn't surprised. I think people were like, I think people were disappointed that he didn't um get the 11 years that they were looking for, but they dropped the RICO charge and the what was it, the trafficking, prostitution or something.
Okay, so this is what he was found guilty of. He was found guilty on 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution
Yeah,
related to his former girlfriend Cassie Ventura,
yeah,
and a victim who testified under the pseudonym Jane. So I think it was just that. It was just the 2 counts of transportation to engage in
yeah.
prostitution.
So he got 4 years. So, and I mean, he'll probably be out in 2.
Yeah, because he already has time served.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
yeah.
He's been in jail.
He'll be out probably in a year and a half,
Yeah.
maybe 2. Yeah, he's not going to do the full 4 years. And then somebody wrote, I was looking at a comment, and somebody wrote, "Man, that album's going to be fire."
Yeah. Yeah. You know he's gonna put something out.
Oh, of course, yeah.
For sure.
So we're probably looking at about 2027. He's gonna be out.
Yeah. Did you see the
Not
the
prison.
the courtroom drawings of him? He was like on his knees and stuff.
Yeah, they had him crying. They talking about his lawyers was crying. I was like, what? I was like, oh
That
my
seems like a
gosh.
decent outcome, like relative to what he was
Relative to
accused
what
of.
he was looking like they were trying to get life for him.
They faced it. Yeah, I think he faced up to 20 years.
Up to
I
20
think.
years and
Yeah.
to get 4. So I mean, his lawyers, I guess, did their job.
And he has time served because
Yeah.
he's been in jail, probably. So
Yeah. So yeah, and they're gonna end up moving him from where he's at, and he's probably gonna get moved to some place that's not as bad as where he's at right now.
yeah,
So yeah, I mean, yeah, and I mean, and everybody's like, well, it's not fair. I mean, what about the victims? And I get it. Like, it's not, you know, yeah, he's not a good dude. It's like what he did. It's not.
yeah.
But that's how the legal system works.
Well,
What you
but
do,
at the
you
end
know,
of the day, you have to be able to prove that stuff without a shadow of
of
a
a
doubt
doubt. Yeah,
in court.
yeah, you do.
You know,
Um,
and he wasn't, and he wasn't. I think she's dreaming. She's sleeping with her eyes open. Oh my goodness.
Her dog is dreaming right now. She's like, I'm good in here. This is comfortable. I'm in this chair. I'm on mommy's lap. And this is awesome.
Um,
Yeah.
but you can't. And also he wasn't charged for like a lot of the things that people have said about him
Yeah, they had to.
you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
they had to narrow it down
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
a
They
few
did.
things, and
Yeah.
you know
Yeah. So and then I think there was like I heard a couple of like political or legal analysts on the news that were talking about like the prosecution overreached, and they were just kind of like they were going for charges that he was never going to be convicted of, and that they were just a little bit too ambitious. But they were They weren't going to get him on the trafficking. They weren't going to get him on the
Yeah.
RICO case. And then they said usually if you have a RICO case, like when you think of RICO, you think of the mob, you think of the mafia, and then there's like usually more than one person
Mhm.
that's involved in a RICO case that you charge. And I mean, if you just one person was saying you just have him, like the jury was not going to convict him on
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. They
Like they
kind of
weren't.
jumped the gun on that, I think.
No, I think that they did too. So that's kind of like the prosecution was shooting. They shot themselves in the foot on that one, I think.
Yeah.
The trafficking was going to be hard to prove.
Yeah.
Um, you couldn't really refute what happened between him and Cassie. I mean, the abuse is on tape.
Mhm.
And then, I mean, I think they really did believe her with the freak offs and things like that, and
Yeah.
the grooming. And of course, I believe all that did happen to her. But yeah, I mean, 4 years. That's what it is.
Mhm.
I mean, it's better than him going free
Yeah.
right now. But yeah, he gonna be out by 2027.
Yeah.
I
I wouldn't be
was
surprised.
not.
I wasn't expecting him to get a big sentence at all.
No. And then somebody wrote, "Oh, don't worry, Trump's gonna pardon him."
Oh my God! What if he does?
Well,
That'd be
well,
crazy.
I mean, people who commit sexual assault stick together. I guess
Oh my God!
it takes one to know one.
He wasn't charged with that though. Legally, he's not. He's not.
Yeah, like Trump was held accountable for that for
No, I'm talking
speaking
about
peril.
Diddy. I'm talking about Diddy. It wasn't.
Well, no, but
It was
but
prostitute. It was.
prostitution of his ex girlfriend. I mean, you just
Yeah, but everybody does
basically you
that.
was a glorified pimp, is what Diddy was.
Yeah.
He pimped her out.
Yeah.
That's still not something you should. Yeah, he's still. I ain't even trying to justify that, but
No. No.
but then again, Diddy's black. I doubt Trump will pardon him.
No. He's talked to. He's pardoned black people before.
I don't know. I just don't like
He
Trump.
pardoned Lil Wayne. He pardoned Kodak Black. He pardoned NBA YoungBoy. I think.
They're
Maybe
probably
not.
supporters, but I don't know. But yeah, him and Diddy are tight, so I'm sure he's going to petition Trump for a pardon. I don't doubt that.
Yeah.
I don't really doubt it. I'm sure the lawyers are already. I'm sure that they were already discussing that before the sentencing,
Mhm.
that they would find some way to petition Trump. I see that coming. So,
Yeah.
yep. What do you do? I mean, people with money talks.
Yeah. For sure. At the end
It's
of the day.
it's unfortunate because then nobody's getting real justice. The victims are not getting justice,
Yeah.
and it's like no matter what. It's like why. Sometimes it's unfortunate because why even go through the legal system then? Why press charges against people if the court's not going to do their due diligence?
There's nothing else you can do.
It sucks. Yeah. I mean, you kind of have to brush it off and just accept it for what it is, but it doesn't make it right.
No.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I don't know. Will you buy his album when it comes out?
I'll listen to it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna listen to it.
You're gonna download it on Spotify.
I'm not gonna buy it. Not gonna buy it, but
But
I'll.
it's just like crazy because it's the same thing. Like everybody was comparing his case to like R. Kelly's, right?
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't think it's even.
Close.
No.
Yeah.
At least in terms of what he was actually charged and convicted of,
Yeah.
it's not even in the same ballpark.
Yeah. R. Kelly was doing some. Oof,
Yeah,
ugh.
he was doing some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
I think he did put out some songs, R. Kelly.
I think so.
I think
After
he did put
that.
out a few songs from recently, like within the last couple months. I think. Have you seen the video of the this girl was like calling her dad at the jail, and he was in the same jail that R. Kelly was in, and he was there, and she asked him to sing a song. I don't remember what it
Did he
was.
sing it?
Yeah, he sang a song for her over the phone.
She's probably singing. Oh my gosh.
You can still sing.
Of course. Yeah. You never forget how to sing. Yeah. They don't
Yeah.
forget. They don't lose their talent just because they're in prison.
Yeah.
It's like, no. He's probably like, oh, good. I still have an audience out there. And it's funny because people still listen to R. Kelly.
Yeah, of
Like,
course.
it doesn't matter. Like, it's the same thing with people still listen to Diddy. Diddy's music and people that he
Yeah.
worked with. It's like, and people are like, you should boycott that, and you should, it's like, I get it. Like, I think that's a personal preference. If people don't want to listen to Diddy anymore, people don't want to listen to R. Kelly anymore, fine, don't listen to him. There's songs that I like of R. Kelly's.
Yeah.
I just like it. I'm sorry, the song is good, but
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't
I think it's
promote what he did,
yeah,
and
of
I don't.
course not.
I mean, yeah, and there's a couple of songs that Diddy has that are on my Spotify list. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just
But I think the R. Kelly thing, like, it's become a little more acceptable to listen to R. Kelly now because
yeah,
so much time has passed.
past, yeah,
Before, like, when it first happened, everybody was, I mean, Spotify was trying to take his whole catalog
look out, yeah,
off. I think YouTube took a bunch of, I think they took
stuff
his whole
off too.
channel off of there.
Yeah, yeah,
I think it might be back now, but,
yeah.
um,
I think you can. I think I could get some of his
yeah.
stuff off
But
of
I
there.
don't know if I necessarily agree with them doing that. I mean, you can listen to Charles Manson songs on Spotify.
Yeah, I
You
know
know,
exactly. And this
like
dude like orchestrated the murder of multiple people.
yeah.
So why?
Yeah, like it
Yeah,
shouldn't I don't think you should necessarily be able I mean,
yeah.
companies can do whatever they want with
Sure,
their,
sure.
services or whatever,
Yeah.
but
I
um
think sometimes the priorities of um certain corporations or people are skewed.
yeah.
I think sometimes people are focused on the wrong thing.
Mhm.
And they get fixated on it. Like, yeah, take that music out of there, but we're not going to address homelessness. I mean, I'm just saying that's an example.
Yeah.
Um, it's just, yeah, and just focus on the things that matter.
Yeah.
And I get why they do it because it's about the victims. It's not really about the perpetrator. It's about having respect for the people that were victimized by them. I
Mhm.
understand why they do it. It's just, you can do that, but, don't harp on it.
Yeah.
People are going to listen to it regardless. People have
Yeah,
free
of
will.
course.
So, yeah, it's not going to
Of
change.
course you can't stop people from,
No, no,
listening to whatever they want.
no. And even if they tried to ban it off of there, you do realize that, they had things that came out on CD.
Yeah.
That people still have CD players,
Yeah.
old school people,
Yeah.
and still have their stuff. So, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's
but
not taking it away,
it
really.
just yeah, it doesn't make any sense to do. I mean, there's like all kinds of crazy like Nazi white supremacist bands and like
Yes.
all kinds of crazy I listen and
All
R. Kelly
over.
did horrible things, whatever.
Yeah.
But, that doesn't shouldn't mean that you can't listen to his music,
No, yeah, I
you know.
agree. I agree with that. Yeah, it's still the United States of America, freedom of speech, and
Yeah.
no censorship.
Speaking of that, real quick, I know you didn't want to talk about Trump. We won't get super into it. But I saw a
Feel the
tweet.
knots in my neck
No,
already.
listen, I saw a tweet. I don't know if this is true or not, but apparently Trump said that anyone who burns the American flag will face a mandatory year in prison.
I didn't see that. I don't. I'm not on Twitter.
Well, yeah, I saw
I don't
it
even
was
be
like
on it.
this news kind of account tweeted it. I think he just said that. I don't think that that's like an actual law because that would be insane.
No, you
But
can't. No, I. What don't he say? He just is a big buffoon that's just full of hot air. That's it.
but could you imagine if they actually made that a law? I mean,
I mean, who would want to burn the? I mean, I would want to burn the American flag.
but you should have the right to do it though. You shouldn't. You shouldn't. You should.
Yeah, everybody, you should have the right to do it. Okay, so at a lot of people use that argument. I should have the right to do it. I should, but don't mean that you should.
No, it doesn't mean that you should, but you shouldn't face prison time if you do it.
No, no, you shouldn't face
I
prison
mean, that's
time.
freedom of expression.
Yeah, it is. It is. But the way he talks about it, that's what authoritarians do. That's
Yeah,
what he does.
it really is.
Yeah, that's what Hitler would do. So,
Yeah,
I mean, it's just or any other authoritarian across the world.
yeah,
Um, yeah, I mean that's just yeah, it's just him talking stupid stuff. I'm so sick of him and his administration. I just can't. I just cannot. And it's so interesting. I had the conversation with some people this week. They were like, "How is everybody doing?" With everything that's going on
Mm-hmm.
with the shutdown. It's like, is anybody surprised? Because this happened the last time he was in office.
Yeah.
Is anybody surprised that we had another shutdown? No. And just for the record, I'll say this and I'll leave it alone. Just for the record, for anybody out there who's not aware, illegal, undocumented migrants cannot receive Medicaid, Medicare, or any health benefits.
Really?
No, they cannot. They cannot. They cannot. They are not eligible for any health care benefits. They pay into the system,
Yeah.
but they cannot get benefits. They cannot get Medicaid. They cannot get Medicare because they're undocumented. So a lot of Republicans are spreading this narrative that that's what Democrats want, and that's why there was the shutdown.
Mm-hmm.
That the Democrats they came with this bill that they wanted to give health care to illegal, undocumented immigrants. That is not true. It is in the law. They cannot receive any of those benefits.
Yeah.
If they're not an American citizen. Just FYI for people who don't know or understand. I'm just saying, they can be mad at me if they want to. But there's just so much misinformation out there. And, Trump is flooding the zone with a whole bunch of BS.
Yeah.
And people need to have some discernment and understand what's really going on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
And then with the shutdown, I hope people know, this is their way of trying to get rid of Obamacare and jack up people's insurance premiums. And it's going to affect, poor cities. They're talking about, we're going after the Democratic cities. Okay. Well, you do realize Republicans live in Democratic cities, right?
Yeah, of course.
He has no common sense. Just saying.
What are you going to do?
Nothing. I'm going to just go about living my life and enjoying it and living. That's what I'm going to do. And I can discern what is good and what's not.
Yeah.
And I can only do that by the grace of God. So
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do. That's it.
Well, we're going to end the episode on a couple Am I the Asshole posts.
Yeah.
Maybe just one, actually, because I think the other one that I saved got deleted for some reason.
Okay.
So, we'll just do this one. Am I the asshole for threatening to call off our wedding if my fiance doesn't fix his bad breath? Okay. My destination wedding is in a few weeks, and I'm seriously considering calling it off if my fiance doesn't address his bad breath. My fiance developed bad breath a few months ago after we moved in together. I have noticed that he had poor oral hygiene habits, only brushes his teeth in the morning and doesn't floss. Initially, I didn't want to embarrass him, so I would invite him to floss and brush his teeth when I did it in the evenings. I also bought him a mouthwash that specifically targets bad breath, but he hardly uses it. I have been avoiding being intimate with him, even though I face the opposite direction while we sleep. I can smell his breath. A month ago, he pulled me in for a kiss, and I pushed him away because his breath was repulsive. He wouldn't let me go and continued to forcefully plant a kiss on me. I pushed him so hard that he almost fell over. He was upset and told me he doesn't want to be in a sexless marriage, so I decided to talk to him about his breath. His response was to accuse me of making up this bad breath thing as an excuse to deny him intimacy. He told me that he asked his close friends for their opinions on his breath, and they assured him that his breath was perfectly fine. We were at a restaurant last night, and I caught a whiff of his breath. I couldn't even finish my meal because of it. When we arrived home, I gave him the ultimate, sort out your breath, or else I guess ultimatum is probably what they
Ultimatum is
meant.
what she was trying to say.
Uh,
Yeah.
Sort out your breath, or else I'm calling the wedding off. I love him, but I just can't deal with this anymore.
Oh my god.
And then she made a couple additional comments. She said, I want to address some questions being raised. Firstly, it is true that our intimacy has deteriorated since the bad breath began, and I understand that not speaking out sooner created more issues, but the smell of his breath while we were intimate made intimacy unenjoyable. Secondly, even though I have invited him to floss and brush his teeth when I do it at night, he simply declines my invite. He made more effort with his hygiene before he proposed. I'm convinced that this is not a medical issue, but a poor hygiene issue. And then the last thing, he says I'm the only person complaining about his breath. I don't know how to broach this matter with his friends to get their honest opinions.
Oh my gosh. Wow. So he didn't have bad breath like that before he proposed?
That's what she's saying. But she's saying it began whenever they moved in together. So I guess before he didn't have bad breath before that?
Yeah.
Which that's kind of odd.
That's an interesting one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But is she the asshole for wanting to call the wedding off because of that?
Ooh. I don't know. I mean, he can always take care of his breath, you know. He shouldn't be relying on other people. Hey, dude, does my breath stink? They're your friends. If they're truly your friends, they would tell him, yeah, dude, you need to do something about that.
Yeah.
But is it her being like really picky? Because it's like, well, what changed whenever y'all moved in together? Did he just let himself go or what?
Yeah.
You know? I tried to invite him to, like, nobody wants to be told, get in here and brush your teeth.
Yeah,
And, like he
like a
doesn't want to be
kid.
told like a child, like, I
Yeah.
need to go brush my teeth if I'm a grown man,
Yeah.
you know? And then he only brushes his teeth in the morning. Like, do a lot of people just brush their teeth? I brush my teeth at night and floss.
Yeah.
I have a water flosser.
Yeah, I do too.
And, oh, you did? When did you
Yeah.
buy a water flosser?
A while ago.
Does it hurt when you do that?
When I first started using it, it would make my whole mouth bleed. It seemed
Yeah.
like just blood pouring out of my
Yeah.
mouth at first
Yeah.
because I hadn't been flossing.
Yeah. But it's better now.
Yeah,
Like,
when I use it,
yeah.
it doesn't
It
really
gets
bleed
that
now.
food out like in the back and stuff.
Yeah.
It is good. So I started using, my dentist told me to use a water flosser. I don't know, like if you have chronic bad breath, like they have mouthwashes for like chronic like bad breath. Like
Mhm.
if he doesn't want to use it, I'm like, look, and I get it. Like if somebody has bad breath, like you don't want to kiss them and you don't want to be intimate with them because it's all you're focused on. Like you
Yeah.
can't be present with them.
Yeah.
I would get that, and it would cause some problems in the relationship.
Yeah.
I maybe would put it on hold, you know, like
Really?
I mean, is he not really listening to her though? Like
I mean, it seems like it seems like he just doesn't think he has bad breath because everyone else is telling him
that
that
he
he
doesn't.
doesn't.
Yeah. But is it okay, so then how would she define what bad breath, like is it just because it's not like hers?
Yeah, I mean, it's
You know?
possible she could be, but that seems like she wouldn't go that far if it wasn't really bad, you know? Like, it must be bad.
And she said it's not a medical issue. Like, does he go to the dentist? Like, has he gone to, like, maybe talk about him going to the dentist to address it?
Yeah.
Because maybe there's something else going on. Maybe it's not a medical doctor issue, but I wouldn't call off the wedding before I like address every issue. I would address it and be like, "Hey dude, you need to go to like the dentist and, you know, let's see what's going on."
Yeah.
And then go from there. I think trying to like go ahead and, because you love him, if you love him, you'll like, and you're in love with him, you will like be like, look, dude, we need to go address this because it's really bothering me,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And like, I want to be intimate with you, but this is an issue for me, and I'm
Yeah.
uncomfortable. So can you at least go to the dentist and talk to them about it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't call off the wedding. I think that's drastic.
Yeah,
I
that
think that's
seems a little
too
dramatic.
drastic. Um, but I think he needs to be aware of her feelings. I don't know if he's like I don't know if he's really validating how she feels about it though.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, again, I think he doesn't think that he has bad breath. And when she tells him that if you don't take care of this, then I'll call the wedding off,
Mhm.
it sounds ridiculous,
Yeah.
especially to a man. What do you mean, and validate your feelings? My breath doesn't stink. You're being ridiculous and crazy, is
Mhm.
probably what he's thinking,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, maybe if he sees that she's like really serious about it, maybe he'll look into it.
Yeah.
But just saying, like, I'm going to call off the wedding if you don't address this, it's like, you're being ridiculous. That's,
But it's more about than just the breath. It's the fact that she can't have a connection with him because of it. Like it's bothering her
well,
to the
yeah.
point where she can't be connected with him in an intimate way like she probably wants to be because of that. Like in her
Yeah.
mind, it's like, I can't. If I don't even want to kiss you because this is bothering me, then I can't have any physical connection like I want.
Yeah.
Maybe like they're connected on other levels, like mentally, emotionally, but you have to have a physical connection with the person that you're going to spend the rest of your life with.
Yeah.
you know, he said he doesn't want to be in a sexless relationship. Sex is a huge part of a relationship, and
Yeah.
then if she's like, nope, then why go into a marriage like that? They're going to end up divorced.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
maybe.
wouldn't even go into it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I think he has to. There's it, for her. It is like, I need more than this. Like, this is really bothering me. It's it's deeper than just my breath. It's not just
Mhm.
the breath is just like a symptom of probably what's really going on.
Mhm. Yeah.
The way I kind of hear it, but yeah. Hmm. Could
Yeah.
be an excuse to end the relationship. It could be a lot of different things.
You think on her part, you mean?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe she's using that as an excuse to end it. I don't know. You know.
It could be. It could be.
Or his breath is really that bad and he's in denial.
But if you have, that's the thing, if you have
Yeah.
everyone else telling you that it's fine, and you have one person saying that it's not, like,
So
who do
why
you
doesn't
believe?
she just ask his friends? Like if you are with someone and you're around his friends and everything, you should be comfortable enough to go to his friends and being like, are y'all smelling what I'm smelling?"
Oh yeah,
I mean,
but she said she didn't know how to broach the topic with his friends. So
so why would you not? Like, I would, if this is my marriage, like I'm trying to, if I'm trying to save my relationship, I would talk to his friends.
yeah.
It's just I don't if I mean that's what I would do.
Mhm.
I'm sure that you have a relationship with his friends as well.
Yeah.
You know them and been around them for a while, so I'm like, are y'all smelling what I'm smelling? Cause I'm like, or is it me? Um, like truthfully,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I don't know. That's a weird one.
Yeah,
It's
it's
so
also just
strange.
weird that he didn't have bad breath until they moved in
That's what I'm
together.
saying.
Like,
Like, why would you?
what?
Yeah. So, like, that's another thing too. It's like, yeah,
Maybe it's like, so I'll kind of give an example. Whenever, like, some days when I would go hang out with my girlfriend, I might clean up a little more
yeah,
just overall than I would if I'm just at home.
yeah.
You know what I
Right.
mean? So with them living together, you're seeing how that person really is
Yeah.
on a daily basis.
No. Yes.
And you might not see them all, you're not going to see them all dolled up and
Right.
cleaned up all the time,
Mhm.
So
Right.
that could be a factor too.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe she's opened up to where, like, oh, he's not like I thought.
Yeah.
And maybe she can't handle that.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah. Because when you move in with somebody, you see all of it.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, this is not how you looked on our dates
Yeah.
when we lived apart. What's really going on?
Yeah.
You know, yeah. That's very, very true.
So, do you think she's the asshole or not the asshole?
Oh gosh, that's a hard one. I think she's kind of an asshole for this one.
Yeah, I'm kind
I
of on.
thought I was kind of leaning towards maybe she's not. I get her feelings, but I, then if it's just started whenever they moved in, then yeah, maybe she's just not was not mentally prepared to see him in a certain way,
Yeah.
and it doesn't match up to what she thinks he should be,
Mm-hmm.
and already trying to change him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I would. I'm kind of on the fence too. I think it's kind of a dramatic thing.
Yeah, I think it's overly
But
dramatic.
at the same
That.
time, it's like if it's obviously really affecting her in some
Yeah,
way to the point that she wants to call it off. So
I think she's kind of the asshole for wanting to call it off. I think she needs to take a step back and and think and talk about it and find another way.
yeah,
I don't think you have to jump and be that drastic
yeah,
and be like, I'm gonna call this off because if you don't do this. Nobody likes an ultimatum.
no,
Men don't like ultimatums. Women don't like ultimatums. I don't like to be having an ultimatum on me because I'll just be like, okay, well, bye.
yeah,
I mean, I'm not going to unless it's, you can talk about it if
hmm
it's a healthy relationship.
yeah. I'm gonna read this one comment
Yeah.
that someone said.
Yeah.
If you can't talk to your if you can't talk to your partner about something so basic, you don't have a strong enough relationship to get
Hmm.
married.
Right.
My partner has terrible breath when he's dehydrated and having allergies, and I have a sensitive nose. I politely remind him to drink more water. He forgets during the day, so he doesn't have to worry about having to pee when he has back-to-back meetings.
Hmm.
Point is, he was more concerned than offended, and it took some trial and error to figure out where the smell was coming from since he has good dental hygiene. Yes, it was a hard thing to do, but I want this man to be breathing next to me for the rest of my life. I would want him to let me know if I stink too, and I would be really upset if I was going around stinky without knowing.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. If you can't work through something this basic, y'all don't need to be married.
Yeah, what happens when there's a real problem?
Yeah, right, exactly. Like if you're like, I just can't because you're breath, then maybe he doesn't need to be married to her.
Yeah,
Then that maybe she's extremely like superficial too.
yeah,
That's how I look at it. I don't know, but yeah, if you can't work through this and y'all ain't even married yet, maybe y'all need some premarital counseling.
yeah,
Seriously, they may want to consider that if they're not already doing it or haven't done it.
yeah.
I don't. Yeah,
I have a feeling that this isn't going to end well.
I have a feeling like if it's a new one and they're not married yet, yeah, that's not. Yeah, they probably won't get married.
Yeah,
More than likely, and they'll probably end up breaking up
yeah, I
because
agree.
he's gonna be like, if we can't get through this, and yeah, that's just if you can't deal with this and you want to call something off, then you'll be quick to divorce me over something really bad.
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
Like she seems to run away from things that are, man, she could, I don't even know if she could handle anything difficult.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's like a real bad, there's crisis that happen in relationships.
yeah.
So yeah.
Well, we wish them the best.
Wish you the best, man. Good luck with your breath.
Well,
Always have mints.
yeah,
Always have mints. I
Al-
don't use like the spray.
Altoids.
Altoids work really well. Always have an Altoid, or something.
Yeah,
Gum, whatever.
yeah.
Tic Tac. I don't care.
They'll figure it out.
Yes. So.
Well, you got to get going. You got a swimming lesson coming
I
up.
have a swim lesson. Yeah, I missed last week. Now I'm like, damn. I feel like I'm behind.
Yeah. Well, you'll get back into it.
I feel like I'm behind.
You'll be okay. Just jump in head first. You'll be fine.
I'm still working on standing up into a tuck position. It's crazy. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm never gonna get that. My husband's like, when are you gonna swim? I'm like, I don't know.
Well, you'll get it.
He's like, what you're paying, you should be swimming by now. I'm like, listen. I'm like, I got to do what I'm comfortable with.
Yeah. You'll
I
get it.
just feel like I'm never gonna get there.
You
'Cause
will.
I get a little bit discouraged,
You
but
will. It just takes time and practice.
because I can't drink a quit. What are you gagging on? Hi, baby girl. I love you. Say bye to everybody.
Bye.
She's like, what are you saying? You done passed gas on mommy, slept on mommy, snored on mommy. She's been chilling this episode. So, all
Well,
right. So remember that Tristan now is handling the TikTok page.
well, maybe we'll see.
You have to handle it because I don't have it anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not doing it anymore. So hopefully we'll have some new content with Tristan handling it.
Yes.
So, yes. So he is handling our Tay and Tristan, our TikTok page. And you can follow us on our Instagram page as well.
Mm-hmm.
And on YouTube. So please remember to comment, like, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's very much appreciated.
Yep, it sure
Thank you
is.
so much for everything. We appreciate you guys tuning in.
Yeah, this has been episode 68 of the Tay and Tristan Hour. We'll see you next week.
All right. Thanks, guys. Peace.